The Swedish Institute Scholarship for Global Professionals is an academic scholarship for master's study in Sweden to global professionals from selected countries who want to contribute to the sustainable development of their home country and are looking for international experience. You'd find a list of the 33 selected countries, so look through carefully first to see if your country falls under. That's the first step. The scholarship opens once every year for master's programs beginning in the autumn semester, and it covers a range of English taught programs for full-time 1 or 2 year study. I would advise you look out for 2 years master's program instead of 1. It is a fully funded scholarship that includes full tuition fee coverage, a monthly allowance of 12,000 SEK to cover living expenses all through your study, a travel grant of 15,000 SEK to cover your flight to Sweden, a membership in the SI network for global professionals, and after the duration of your scholarship ends, you become a member of the Sweden Alumni Network, which gives you continued opportunities for networking and professional growth career-wise. In order to apply, you must 1. Be a citizen of the 33 eligible countries. 2. Apply for a master's program that is eligible for the SI scholarship. We'll talk about this later. 3. Be liable to pay tuition fee. 4. Have a demonstrated work experience. That is, you've had experiences from working for an organization, most preferably that falls under the same category as the subject or course you want to study at your master's. 4. Have demonstrated leadership experience either from the same job or from a civil society you volunteer for. I would advise the option for the civil society in this case so that you can show that you have given back or contributed to the society in one way or another. I want everyone to understand that this is a procedure, okay? You don't have to apply this year if you think you haven't met up to certain requirements. Take your time, make plans that are well aligned from now. So by this time next year, you know you have everything ready and intact to apply for admission and then for the scholarship. Next is eligibility programs and key dates. Now, it is important to note that not all programs are eligible for scholarship. In November, the list of all eligible programs for 2026-2027 academic year will be published on the website. However, if you want to have an idea of what programs gain entry to its eligibility, you can check the master's program that were awarded scholarship this year and use that as a guide. There might be changes made to the upcoming list, so please look out for that one and make your decision based on it. For those looking to apply for scholarship, let me give you a tip. We already mentioned that not all programs make it to the list of eligible programs for the scholarship, and for you to have a chance, your program has to make the list. So, before you choose a program on university admissions, I would advise you hold on a little and see what programs make the scholarship list that will be published in November before you make your 4 choices on university admission. How does that sound? Meanwhile, while you wait, start gathering and uploading all your other documents like your transcript, proof of English, international passports, etc. Remember, you're not the one uploading your transcript. It has to be sent by your school. So that when the list is published in November, all that's left to do is select your courses and read about each of your selection to see which aligns to your goals in your choice of master's program, in being a scholarship recipient, in your previous work experiences and civil society volunteering experience, as well as, and most importantly, in your future career endeavors. As I mentioned still, you can use the scholarship recipient list for this year to give you an idea, but the former will be most reasonable. Next slide is about all the key dates you should take note of. Please, in submitting any application or paying application fee for admission, ensure that you do all this as early as possible, not close to the deadline. There are many unforeseen circumstances like network glitches, which might be most common. And if your application or application fee is not received on their end before the deadline, even if you've submitted, then you lose your place. To play safe, submit way earlier before any deadline. Now, let's talk about the SI Pioneering Women in STEM Scholarship. This is a branch of the SI, the Swedish Institute Scholarship, and has all the same information as the SI Scholarship, except for a few, which I'll be talking about below. The SI Women in STEM Scholarship is a fully funded scholarship for women in STEM, this time around from 10 countries in Africa and Asia. They include Bangladesh, Indonesia, Kenya, Malaysia, Nigeria, the Philippines, Rwanda, South Africa, Thailand, and Vietnam. The scholarship is open to female citizens from the eligible countries, focusing on one or more core areas within science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, who will contribute to the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and drive the development of their home countries forward. If you're a woman and you fall within these categories, please take advantage of it. We need more women takeovers in sectors across the globe. Let's come out and shine through. Now, this is the end of part 1. In part 2, we'll be looking deeply into the documents required for submission in these scholarships. I sort of want to give this its own focus because this is the most important part after you've done all the other processes correctly. We'll be discussing the CV templates, the proof of work and leadership templates, and your 2 letters of references, your motivation letter, and then the application for the Women in STEM Scholarship. I'll be giving tips to help using templates from previous years to have you familiarized with it before this year's template is uploaded. I'll also explain what they expect of you, as I understand that a lot of things will be new, strange in terms, and very confusing. Don't worry, I got you. And after part 2, we'll be having a one-on-one with a recent SI Pioneering Women in STEM Scholarship recipient, Hannatu Abdullahi, a young woman who was an assistant lecturer in Nigeria and is currently studying ecosystem management, biodiversity, and climate change at Southampton University. So keep an eye out for part 2 in the coming weeks, and bye for now.